Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. All rise. The Honorable 1970 GTO judge is now presiding. We've got a killer judge here. Numbers match front to back, original sheet metal, a 4-speed air-conditioned car, documented car with Pontiac Historical Service paperwork. If you go to volocars.com, you can read all the specs, excuse me, study all the pictures, and get the price. Not only on this one here, we have a few hundred collector cars. They're all for sale. If you enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. You'll be notified as the new ones are posted. Right now, join me. Let's go for a spin in a 4-speed 70 GTO Judge. It's not the first time I've stood in front of a judge. Just kidding. Anyway, we've got here, I sold this car 20 years ago. Unfortunately, that collector passed away. This was the last car he had in his collection. And we just got it back from his estate. He collected nice low-mile cars. That I remember. I don't remember where I got this car from, but he liked nice, original, low-mile stuff. I'll look at the odometer in a minute. I think the mileage is in the 60s, and I don't have verification, but it seems like a nice, low-mile, 60,000-mile car. From what I can see, it's original sheet metal, original colors, original motor, trans, rear, the original distributor. So all numbers match, documented by Pontiac Historical Service. Underneath the car is just very good, clean, proper, original condition. It's not been off the frame. It's not glossy and detailed, but it looks to be rock solid, looks to be uncut. The floors, the inner rockers, they all look like really nice, clean metal from what I can see. All the components just seem to be good, proper condition. Everything's the way it should be. It does have the ride and handling package, which is front and rear sway bars and the boxed rear control arms. The bottom of the motor is clean. The VIN number that matches up here is on the motor down low where it's supposed to be, below the radiator hose. The VIN number on the block matches the car. The original M24 speed for this car has the right code stamped on it, and it's a M20 Muncie 4-speed. It also has its original to this car 323 rear end. Exhaust system is probably the same exhaust that was on it when I sold it to him. It does have glass pack style mufflers, and the only other change, it has air shocks. But other than that, it's all stock and original. It is drum brakes. It has the big Pontiac finned drums up front. I tell you what, I drove this car home. It was just sweet. It was smooth, felt right. I felt confident in the car. It just ran and drove and shifted nice. But the drum brakes are fine. It stopped real well for me. The body is excellent. I was up inside the trunk. There's no splices or cuts. It looks like the original quarter panels. I looked underneath. You open the door, you look underneath, and it's clean. The bottom of the fenders, you tap on it, it's all metal. This car was painted when I sold it to him, so this paint's at least 20 years old, and it is held up unbelievably well. The original color is polar white. The fit and finish is great. All the gaps are spot on. I literally looked and I felt all along the bottom just a minute ago. There's not a bubble down there, not a blister. I didn't find a crack anywhere in the body. There's some hairline cracks on the rubber bumper. We'll get to that. But the body itself is amazing. The paint is like white glass. Now right here, this is where the factory seam is at for the quarter panel. There's body filler here when it leaves the factory. There is some bubbling right along that area. That's a typical place you'll find that. This functional ram air. The front rubber bumper itself, the bumper is in excellent shape. There are typical hairline cracks in the paint. You just get that from age. They just do that because it's rubber. So there is some cracking but the bumper fits beautifully. All the Judge striping is in excellent shape. Now the Judges have Rally 2 wheels, and these are all restored, painted, reproduction lug nuts, the right caps. There's no trim rings. That's because that's how the Judges came. They deleted the trim rings. Black spoiler. They made 51 cars with a black spoiler. All of them were white. I can't prove that this is one of the 51. You can't disprove it. I literally just ordered the Pontiac historical papers on it. I talked to Jim Madison on the phone an hour ago. He just emailed this to me. I asked him about the black spoiler. He said there is no way to tell for certain if this is one of those, but it is a polar white car, which is the only color that came with a black spoiler. So it could be one of the 51. I can't prove it. He literally just emailed this to me, and I have the other page too. It'll be posted on our website. The trim on the car. All the stainless moldings are straight and shiny. The mirrors and handles look new. The gutters are real nice. The rear bumper's been rechromed. The headlight bezels are real nice. Has the chin spoiler way down there. All that's in really nice shape. The turn signal lights, all that's really nice. Look at how square the hood fits. Look how nice that is. Flush, that's sweet. Real nice. Look at that. Rocker moldings are straight and shiny. I purposely rolled the windows up. I tell you what, they rolled smooth. Another sign of a low-mile car. It's just glided right up. This one too. Look how nice they fit, even with the windows up. Look at that. Thunk like a new car. I thought these were smudges. There's something rubbed on the glass right here, so there is some marks like right here. Professional could probably polish them out. The rest of the glass, overall, the glass is really clear, and it's all the original glass. It's the original windshield. Another indicator of low miles. As the exhaust splitter is coming through the valance. Rock solid trunk. Again, I looked up in there. I don't see any cuts or splices. The factory seams and the jamb here are nice and clean. This is painted real slick white. The weather strip still looks new. It has a working trunk light. The jacking instructions decal. It has the gray mat and the tire cover. It's like a felt, and it's kind of got frayed. You know, it's not like new, but it's not horrible either. But that is a Rally 2 wheel for a spare with not a reproduction, an original polyglass tire. It also has the original jack in there. Polar red interior, that just pops against the white. I just love this color combination. White with the red interior is awesome. This has the lamp group, so it has an under hood lamp which works. Everything in here is clean and proper. This is not concourse, but it's really nice and original. They took a picture of the number on the distributor. I looked it up. It's the original distributor, unique to a 1970 Ram Air 3 4-speed car. Factory air with a 4-speed. Try and find one. There are not many made. This is a factory air car. It has power steering. Everything looks proper. It's got the right valve covers, carburetor. I didn't check the numbers on the carburetor, but it's stock. I see the choke is all hooked up. The shroud, the fan, everything's real good in here. Love the red interior. The carpets still look like new. It has reproduction floor mats in the front. The seats look like they've been reupholstered. All the trim on the seats, the backs, the headrest all look nice. This all looks really sharp. The handles, the armrests look really good. The headliner is mint. It's nice and tight and straight. The dome light works. Has all of its original GM seat belts, even the shoulder belts. The visors and the mirror are excellent. It has the rally gauge cluster and the tachometer. The dash is really nice, original, uncut. It has the factory AM radio, and it has an 8-track player down below. This is a plastic dash cap over the original dash pad. That means there's probably some cracks in the dash pad. That's been on there since we sold him the car. It fits really good. If I didn't mention it, 9 out of 10 people would never even know that was a dash cap. Everything up here in the firewall, the rubber, the cowl vents, the squirters, that's all hooked up. Looks like we put a new battery in it. Has a disconnect switch. It has the washer bottle. Back inside here, the jambs. The jambs are as slick as the outside. The weather strips, the window seals, the sill plates, all that's beautiful. All the hearse came with the T-handle on the hearse shifter. That's all correct coming out of the floor there. Let me fire this thing up. Pedals are nice. The seat feels real good. Let me get the right key. Oh, I shouldn't have. The choke's working. I disengaged it. There we go. Comes with some original literature. And some neat paperwork to come with it. Warranty booklet. Motor itself is smooth and quiet. Has a little bit of a rumble on the back where it should be. That's got some rumble. And now it's idling real nice. Now it's warming up a little bit. So there you have it. This is a really good car. This would be a keeper. This is just a nice, honest car. 4-speed with air, all number match, original metal. This is the real deal. This is how you love to find them. That's my impression of this car. You can go to volocars.com. That's our website. Plenty of ways on there to contact the salesman. If you have specific questions or concerns, feel free to ask them. They can also help with the delivery and financing and paperwork. They can make all that real easy for you at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. You'll be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.